It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we got a great one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Daniels. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
70.
They go play action. Daniels. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
2nd and 10. Achane gets it from the gun. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Good shot. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson from 19 yards away. And the Vikings are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point up and good by Auburn. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Auburn now to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Bashal Tutin. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3 and out.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Gay's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that flag accepted.
Cap.
Motion man is Shakir. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
59, Lion.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll get this out to Tootin. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. From the 3 now. Here they come on 3rd and goal. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Hey, ram. 21. Let's go. 59. Let's go.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Baylor Tiger.
They snap it to Herbert. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Khalil Shakir, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Ooh, that shit.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert.
Oh my.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And a super return as he gets his all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Fuck.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The tackle made by Zion McCollum. Now 2nd and 5. Option handoff now to Achane. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Wandale Robinson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a 1st down.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Shakir hauls it in. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Herbert now. He'll try and do this himself. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the 1st down marker.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Herbert. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the 30. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Herbert. Quick slant to Shakir. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's going to take it in.
Fucking goal, man.
San Francisco. Darius Slayton, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL.
Oh, my.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Up the middle, Achane. And this will be a Vikings 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the play fake, Daniels. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. 44 yards rushing for him down to this point.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Daniels looking to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. And his kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball. And look at that game.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Now it's Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. Herbert has it knocked.
Oh my God.
One of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42.
Just slidey.
They'll give this to Achane. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49ers 42-yard line.
They give to Achane on the option. Pass the 20.
That's just like
They get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll run. Achane.
Holding.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. A handoff running left is Dobbins. Giving 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 4 yards out. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Here's Herbert. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And the 49er 1st down.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Second and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36.
And the 49er 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, 49ers.
To the air again, Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And Gay knocks this one through. And that will do it for this 1st half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the 1st half. But when you're in a shootout like this,
You definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Second down and 4.
At the 45-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll try to run for it with Blue. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Operating from the gun.
Fuck.
Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Come on.
Left side, he's got Robinson. And they put this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Vikings first down.
They go play action. Daniels. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
To 2nd and 10.
Here's Daniels. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A give, running right, Achane. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Fuck, man.
Play call there on 3rd down, and they almost picked it up.
They almost got there, as you just noted. Brings up 4th and inches. And you know what I'm a big advocate of if you're going to go for it here, and I think that they should? Quarterback sneak. Pick up the first down, get a fresh set, and then go for the end zone.
That's cool.
Close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
And he is going to have a Niners first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They'll look to throw now on first down. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. Last week in that wild card win, only 1 catch, and now he's got his first catch here, and it's good for a first down.
The 49er first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Herbert. On the throw, running too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing. But he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now. Making some big-time plays getting into the offense.
Oh, my God.
And spilling everything.
And it's incomplete.
Oh, my God.
And they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. And they'll get you in quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. From the 22 now, here's the 2nd down and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To the air goes Daniels. Throw left side to Kincaid. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Vikings first down.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a toss right side, Achane with it. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead it came up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Running right, here's Achane. Oh, good footwork. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Devon Achane, 29 yards. And the Vikings are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Herbert now. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
And the 49ers first down.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. The offense on 3rd down tonight, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Go. Home to try.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And he is caught. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Ladd McConkey from 8 yards out. And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long.
Oh, my God.
It's picked up, a live ball here, remember. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there's a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now? Much more of a field goal attempt. The defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
And get 2 points.
they can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 28 yards. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake.
Give me that fucking ball, bro.
9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down. Throwing now is Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 67 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get your reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Ken, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Herbert. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
Herbert.
What the f... C'est pas ça que je voulais faire. C'est pas ça que je voulais faire. C'est pas ça que je voulais faire. J'ai senti le bouton. Tragic. J'avais Tyler Warren wide open.
Kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Tragic.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The 49ers now are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up out the line of scrimmage. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. On 4th down, here's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And finally, he's taken down at the 18.